Hi there, this is Andrew from Hot Tub Focus again, and today this video is about what to do if your hot tub jets aren't working, which is a really common problem. And if your jets aren't working, then your hot tub is pretty much pointless because you're just going to be sitting in a big bath of water, really, which you don't need to do. So your jets are vitally important, and it's the sort of thing that does go wrong quite a lot. So, three possibilities. First possibility is that maybe one of your jets isn't working, so we'll look at that in a moment. Another possibility is that none of your jets are working at all, and you've got like zero jettage, if that's such a phrase. Thirdly, more likely possibility is that you've got like sort of reduced pressure, or your jets are a bit like, can't be bothered to really jet water out, which needs investigating. So let's have a think about the first one first. So what happens if one of your jets isn't working? Well, the chances are, the most likely scenario is that the jet itself or the pipe that's leading to it is blocked with something. It's got a blockage in it. Or alternatively, the actual jet itself is turned off, and you probably will know if it's turned off because you know how your jets work. But over time, particularly if you get like a calcium buildup in your hot tub, which you can do if you're not careful, the scale from the calcium buildup can sort of wedge your jet shut. Or it depends on the make of the jet and the type of jet, or it can actually block it up in time as well. Now that's usually a gradual process, but it's possible that there's a large piece of scale somewhere else in the hot tub that's broken off and has wedged itself in the pipe or in the jet or something of that one jet. Now, the temptation, as we all have, is to get something and poke it. I would recommend not poking a screwdriver or something like that inside your jet, certainly with the water in, because you're going to poke it too hard, and the chances of you doing some damage inside the pipe or breaking the pipe or just making the whole thing worse are quite high. So don't poke it with a screwdriver is my top tip on this. Point a hose down it, try and reverse sort of flush it with a jet of water from a hose. A plunger, I'm doing the actions down here, you can see, probably will work as well. And that hopefully with any luck will dislodge anything that's in the pipe. If not, well, have a look at the post that's the link to below, because it gives you a few more ideas on what to do if the obvious solution doesn't fix the problem. So for all of this is just this video is a brief warble on the topic of broken jets, and you'll get a lot more detail if you look on the description below. So click on that. It's much more exciting than watching me. Second thing, if you've got no jet power at all, first of all, user error. I know it's obvious, and I'm not trying to be patronising, but I do this so many times. I think something's not working, particularly on the TV, and because there's so many channels on it, and I can never work out what input's supposed to be going for what to watch what. It's nearly always user error. On my car, we have an electric car as well, which is great, but there's just so many gizmos and gadgets on it that sometimes it's just easier to switch the darn thing off and start again. It might be my age. But on your hot tub, if the jets have suddenly stopped working, there's a fairly high chance that you've accidentally switched it off, changed the program, changed the mode or something. Have a fiddle on the control panel, reset, switch on and off again and see what happens. The other possibility also, if you're getting absolutely nothing through your jets at all, is that your pump is completely dead. In which case that you will need to call a service engineer. Really, you can, unless you've got a really old hot tub, you can actually change the pump yourself. It's not that difficult. It's not like doing a heart transplant, although it's very similar, in that you've got a pump and lots of pipes going off it. It's much simpler than that, and it can be a DIY job. But if you've got a relatively modern hot tub or one that's under warranty, I would definitely get your service engineer to do it. The third most likely scenario is that the thing is just like, gradually winding down and not really pumping with the power and really giving you the massage on your back. Few possibilities for the scale one is the first thing. The thing may be becoming scaled up inside, and you can run a deep scaler through it when you next drain it. You also need to check your calcium hardness levels. Again, there's details on how to do that in the post below. It's very possible that your filter will be clogged. Take it out, check it, soak it, rinse it, hose it, make sure it's clean, put a new one on if you're in any doubt. There's a possibility that the impeller on your pump might be clogged with something. It's possible to take that off and check it and look for debris. Airlocks, they're really, really common, particularly after you've drained and refilled. If you think you have an airlock, then it stops the pump from working, basically, because the pump's trying to tread air rather than move water. There's a discharge pipe on the pump. If you take the coupling off between the discharge pipe and the pump, not right off, but just loosen it so that when you switch the pump back on again, the air can escape, a bit like bleeding a radiator in a heating system. That should fix that. Those are the most common possibilities. There's several other ones as well, which again, if you have a look in the post, click on the post below and it'll give you some more details. I hope that's been helpful and just giving you a few ideas if you have got if your jets aren't really doing what they're supposed to be doing. As I say, try out those most common things. Have a look at the detailed post below, and I hope that helps to solve your problem and your jets start pumping again really soon. Okay, hope to see you on another video. Thank you for watching. Cheers. Bye-bye.